let's turn that off. There we go. And oh, let's see. I could go the archer route, just I don't have an archer yet. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. That's weird.
What is?
The Farron are in the Hariayan Alliance, but when you start as a Farron, you're under the other alliance. There's probably story elements as to why, but I don't read it too much. Alright. I think I will go Archer. Okay, big guy. Clean shaven dwarf?
That's
No,
just weird.
that's just wrong. God, that's wrong. Where are the epic beards? God, they're all too short.
Well, I mean, have you been keeping up with slime?
I am all caught up on that, and I know all of their beards are short, and a couple of them are beardless.
No, I meant, did you see the dwarf king? How tall he is?
Yeah, I don't care what they say, that man's a human. Dwarf
Mattering
king, my
rank
ass.
is not,
Yeah, well.
but everybody else around him is human-sized as well, so
Yeah.
probably not.
Man, they... Oh god, why would you give a dwarf the bowl cut? Why would that even be an option? Oh. Mohawk kind of works, though. We're not doing a Mohawk. We're not doing dreads either. Bald? Bald dwarf? Bald dwarfs work. Yeah. Oh god, that's the shimp cut. They got the shimp cut in here. Hey Daniel. I don't need a shimp dwarf, no. Okay. I think we're gonna go bald. Bald and bearded. Relatively young. Purple. Purple dwarf? He ain't got one eye though. Ain't got a horn. Well, I guess his nose could be a horn. Doesn't fly though. Alright. That works. Nah, we don't need to give him a black eye. Maybe we should. Purple nose, he's been drinking. Oh, I look like Captain Spaulding now. That is such a Captain. Ain't that his name, Spaulding from oh shit, what was Zombies movie? The Firefly family. House of 10,000 Corpses, or House of 1,000 Corpses. Probably the only one that's watched it in here.
Not really sure.
Insane Clown. Family of Cannibals.
I've heard of it.
I'm definitely going with Spaulding here. Spaulding with a giant beard. We might have to fix that beard now. Let's go back up here to hair. Nope, not hair. Features. Let's see. Rockstar. Looks like Captain Spaulding, man. We just need that shaggy, nasty looking beard now. Not that, no. No. Why do they have stars in her pupil? That's just not no. What did they turn dwarves into in here?
Maybe it's best if you don't know.
Probably. Oh, I can't shape my beard. Okay, there we go. Not many choices though. Not too bad. Maybe the mustache wasn't there. Oh my god! That's literally coming out of his nostrils. It's nasty. I'll go with that. Oh, I can change how dumpy and strong he is. Alright, so I'm currently dumpy. Oh, I was okay. We're getting stronger. Super ripped. We'll go from 6-pack to 8-pack just like that. Shit. Ultra dumpy. There we go. Got a 6-pack with my stomach still wobbling around like the girl's boobs. What the hell's going on with that?
To each their own.
Hey, man. Eyes up here, brother.
Proper jiggle physics.
On the belly. Yes, sir. Eyes up here, brother. Eyes up here. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright, it's time to bring back Dwayne. Alright, Dwayne, let's go, man. Let's go. Alright, that means I have to sit through all the cutscenes now.
This should be my last run of ceilings.
How big a place you building?
Big.
Hmm.
Well, last run of ceilings for my floor.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Because everything underneath
Hmm?
is my where my actual base is. The museum is going to be up above.
Gotcha. Oh, really? They don't get their own special start? The Warborn did.
Oh, I just realized I don't have a way of flying down from the ceiling now.
This kind of sucks.
I remember being that young.
Warborn must be the newest one.
Who are you? What are...
Don't be alarmed. My name is Lucius, the Bard. Perhaps you've heard of me?
A lot of bards name themselves after the adventurer. Doesn't explain why you're in my bedroom.
I have an important task, and I need individuals with potential.
It's the middle of the night. What kind of prank?
Let me explain the only way I know how. With a humble verse.
Oh, my finger is itching to hit the escape button right now.
Just inside eternity, the mother dared to...
I've already seen this like 3 or 4
The
times.
garden bloomed around her, but the colors...
And unfortunately, except for the Warborn, it's all the same.
For her dreams had shown her another...
The Warborn get their own opening, unique opening intro.
More. With magic and light, the mother
Granted, they are demons
and it
that
flourished
start
with life.
in a hellish world.
Eons passed
So.
with her loving care. But while the mother was sleeping, 12 fools
I say demons.
found her
It's the
door.
closest thing to them.
They tread inside like conquerors, ignorant to the law. They unleash terrible things from deep within, and prayed the twisting path to begin again was to seal back that gate. While she was sleeping, they doomed her perfect world with hate and lies. And worse, they sealed the door. Without the magic from beyond, life will writhe, storms will rage, and the snakes will rise. But they weren't listening. They couldn't hear truth. They had forgotten. While the mother was sleeping, her children they tried to save. But with the best of intentions, the hereafter road is made. It's time to return to the northern continent. I made a promise long ago. Now, I ask you to help me fulfill it.
Rory is barren. No one can live there.
The magic is returning, and with it, life. But it
Are you
needs
saying
your
I'm
help.
some kind of hero? Middle of the night, you spout this nonsense.
Calm down, you're no hero. But you do have potential. I can prove it to you. Go talk to Captain Talcard down at the docks. I promise the rewards will be great.
Yes, intro stuff.
Use the WASD keys to find Hamish at the docks.
What are you here for? A boat ride? Look it, sailing's no fun without some rum. And the rhyme. Rhyming and rumming and sailing. Look, care for a drink?
Don't mind if I do.
Good old Grandpa. Are you here to see the captain? He should be at one of the docks. Just look for the busiest ship.
Wait up, you. I'm no
How
stranger
did this parasaur
to
get all the way up to
I
the top?
was quite a dog seat.
Beats me, man.
Sea dog.
That,
Back in my
the parasaur that
day.
was hung up on the stairway?
It's time for your nap, Grandpa.
It learned how to use stairs.
Find
Yes.
the captain at the docks. Click and
It's
drag to
at the
adjust
top
your
of the
point of
stairway.
view.
What is that jump?
Halt! Where do you
What
It's
is
like
the jump?
it looks like he's starting a dance in the middle of a
You're not
jump.
trying to join a crew wearing that, are you?
I think they're making fun of
Go
dwarves.
get back to your nursemaid.
Enough!
Or they don't know what dwarves are and are doing their own take on.
Yeah, wasn't me the first time. I know somebody writing stories about dwarves that ain't your typical dwarves.
Or I throw you over the barrel.
I got it.
Are they called dwarves?
Nope. I forget what they're called though.
All right, now relax. I've been waiting for you.
So they're
You have
not
a wealthy patron
dwarves.
who
So
thinks highly of your skills. Let's get you familiar with your new home.
but they're. I mean,
Would you like me to ask
Approach
the author
captain and
personally?
press F to learn how to
you
board.
can.
Okay. Are they dwarves or are they not dwarves?
Hold up! The advance party sent a raven requesting immediate support.
What I want.
We weren't scheduled to leave yet, but we can't wait now. One thing, you will need some real armor. Try these on for size. The sea is a dangerous place.
Well, they're not. I mean, they
Use the ladder to board
they
the
fill
ship.
the same
You know,
thematic role, but they're not your typical dwarf.
Apparently, I'm not wearing armor according to this captain. But okay. Did it give me? Okay, guess not.
Press F to grab the ladder, then W to climb up.
Change transparency.
Captain on deck.
Wait here, sailor. Let's get her going.
Cast off.
Approach the captain and press F to learn
You're
about
a
him.
hard one to read. Are you seasick or curious? Only one of those I can help with. Centuries ago, we were chased from our home. Now we have reports that the land is beginning to heal. It's time to go back. Of course, I suppose it's a bit more complicated.
When the dwarves fled their Auroran homeland after Kyrios' rampage, they landed at the base of Nuya's most inhospitable mountains. However, strange trees flourished on the snowbound peaks.
Do I get a warthog as a mount? I think I get a warthog as a mount.
Praising Shetagon, the god of prosperity, the dwarves wrested control of the land
God.
from its previous inhabitants and founded
My-
glorious
my-
cities,
Critter
warding themselves off
spooked
from
me.
Nuya's other concerns.
My
But the earth can yield
I have
only
the
so much for so long.
Bahamut,
Rumors say the dwarven citadels
hanging on
have
the
fallen
ceiling.
hard times.
which is actually the floor,
Rogue
of
dwarves
the,
have coalesced into an army,
the opening
seeking
of the
to
museum.
reconquer Aurora
Yeah.
in
of the
Shatagon's
museum,
name.
and I was like, I
But
backed
war
up and I
and
just
isolation
saw
are not the answer.
the palms of the
Uniting
feet
with the
going
other
through the
races
ceiling.
is the
And my
only
first
path
thought
to
is, what is
becoming
that?
useful.
Followed by, are those just a group of people that have suddenly appeared and are asleep on my front door?
That's funny.
Approach the
Sailor.
captain.
Yeah, the first time I came over there, I just thought, what was that? Before I went close.
Use the cannon by approaching it and
It
pressing
looks really
Use
strange.
the cannon skills to attack the
Not gonna
pirates.
lie.
Yeah.
Doesn't help that the walls are basically paper thin. The ceilings are paper thin.
I think the only major fault I've seen to the way this game is made is that their transition from scenes is using so much in-game assets that it can't keep up with the changes, so you basically end up on land for a split second before it goes back over to a sea cut.
All hands, abandon ship! Abandon ship! Seems the goddess Nui wasn't ready for you yet. Let's see if you're as good as she seems to think.
Captain! Ready for patrol, sir.
Very good. Move out! Let's see what we're up against.
Double tap the W key to run to the captain and learn how to control a glider.
Our enemies have already constructed an impressive fortress. This won't be easy. I'm going to give you a glider and a mission. I want you to help me scout out the fortress's defenses. We also need to monitor the enemy's movements.
What is his accent supposed to be?
Hold down W to glide faster. Hold down D to turn right. Hold down A to turn left. Hold down S to reduce your speed and stay airborne longer. Press R to use the glider barrage skill. This skill is designed for attacking airborne enemies. Press T to use the air raid skill. This skill is designed for attacking enemies on the ground.
Excellent fortifications. We've seen enough. Let's head back.
Press F to complete the quest by reporting to the captain. Approach the captain and press F to learn how to operate siege equipment.
Attack the wall! The lodestone is just through there. All we have to do is break it down. Mount that tank.
Mount that tank, huh?
Approach the siege tank and press F to take
So that's what a
control of
dwarf
it.
does, it mounts tanks.
Press R to fire at the enemy fortress 3 times.
You get to drive a tank.
It's siege weaponry. There's big battles like that go on where there's siege weapons around. I wouldn't know too much about it because I've never played long enough to get there.
Walls breach!
Click an enemy to target it. Defeat 3 enemies. Defeat 3 enemies. Click an enemy to target it, then press 1 to attack. Target is too close.
Oh, there's. Oh, this guy's right in front of me. Okay. Flaming arrow. Wait, did he just hold his... Okay. Apparently I punched him in the dick.
It seems I owe you one. Perhaps your patron was right about you. These castles all have a lodestone that magically sustains their lands. Take the castle, we destroy it. Ready? Let's go!
Approach the gates and press F to open them and reveal the lodestone.
Victory is near! Don't yield! Ah! Commander, order retreat!
Retreat! Retreat! Get the captain out of here!
I've never retreated in my life.
I think he's trying to be French.
Better training, better equipment. More scouts. We're just not ready
What, you're
yet.
dwarf?
This
French dwarf.
that would be hilarious actually. No. No, this captain I'm flying with in a tutorial.
Beauty, I failed you.
But
Is he trying to be French, or is he being,
I'm fine. Listen carefully.
what was his name?
I have plenty of time left. Far more time than I've
The
got.
whatever
Arrow, no
mix
arrow.
that,
Train hard, then come back someday. Gloria can be
I can't believe
reclaimed,
my
but you have
mind's
to be
gone
ready.
blank now.
Today I wasn't.
The fox in Tailspin.
How would I
Oh, Don Carnage.
Yes, Don Carnage.
I always figured him to be French.
You will not.
He is not. That accent is a weird mix of like French, Italian, Spanish, and a couple other things.
I don't think you can decide on anything. Yeah, I know. Maybe that's what they're going for. If they're going for I can't actually do an accent, they're doing great. They're nailing it.
I need to get you out of here. I have a strange feeling your patron
Like
was
not
right.
being able to do an accent.
You do have potential. My job is to make sure you see it through. Captain! A dream? so real.
Think of it as a vision of the past and an illusion of the future. That's just a fraction of what the magic on Aurora is capable of. And that magic will find you whether you want it or not. All magic, evil as well as good. Be wary.
Oh, there's been a change. That's what the update was. Dragon's Festival. Cool.
Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So this is for G. So you go check the pilot of the fallen glider. Okie dokie.
When you accept a quest, it's
Yes, I know. Thank you. Go away.
automatically added to the quest.
And you're this way. Go on, stubby legs. Don't worry about me. Just a few cuts and bruises. Can't say the same for my glider. Pick energizing tea leaves. Sure.
Press K to open the skills window.
Piercing shot. Endless arrows. Deals additional damage to poisoned targets. To slowed targets. Alright, this. Okay. This slows. Alright, let's grab that since nothing is poisoning anything. Just. Oh, I can't. Guess I grab that.
During combat, if you use a skill in your shortcut bar that has a highlighted frame, spend skill points to learn new skills. Click the skill icon in the menu bar.
And might as well get our kill quest while we're here since there's green men in the field. Now it's funny, as a Farron, I was saving the green men. Now I'm going to kill them.
Corpses that sparkle can be looted for items and coins. F picks up all items, while G lets you pick and choose. Axe-shaped.
It's a hedgehog. Looks like a porcupine to me.
Learn new abilities in the skills window. Click the skills icon.
Alright, so we got archery. Let's grab battle rage. These things are going to get mighty close for comfort. Let's open. Oh yeah, I didn't pick my skills out of it. Okay, so that's fine. It's gonna get too close, so let's do that. That's fine. I wonder if I get lucky like I did last time and pick up a decent weapon out here just farming these first couple of critters. Last night while I was playing, I picked up a I forget what's called. I think it's like a Grand Executioner's blade. It's been better than every other blade I've picked up via the missions. Oh, damn, that killed him in one shot. Alright. Alright, one more to do, and I might kill a couple more green men to see if there's any drops on them. That's another thing about it. Your individual skills, I think I've already said that, but your individual skills will level up as you're using them.
Yeah.
So your initial skills are still viable throughout the course of your build, so you can still kind of change around and decide how you want to play your character.
Cool.
So instead of being just completely obsolete, they level up and get stronger as you go. Yeah, looks like that's all I'm getting. Alright. No weapon drops today. What the? Daniel? Daniel! Daniel, what you doing here? Damn, Bo. You got a little short. Alright, sorry, I shouldn't rant, yada yada yada. Yes, we know. Stupid fetch quests, no story involved. Oh, your daddy's missing. Okay. Let's go look for the geriatric then. And let's talk to Daniel. I say, there you are. You're heading west on the road. I guess I am. Oh, you want me? Okay, fetch quest. Okay. Find pollen and honeybees. Gotcha. You don't want to get stung. You know, fetch quests like this are never a problem until they don't make sense anymore. Like back when I was playing WoW, I often played Tauren, and they they have a pretty strong Native American design element to them. Yeah. So a lot of their fetch quests and kill quests made sense as a rite of passage and whatnot, and the Farron have a similar setup, so it doesn't bother me there. But random dwarf going off doing kill quests and fetch quests because apparently they're not beefy and stocky enough to do it their damn selves don't make sense. Know what I mean? I mean, the random roadkill quests are fine. They're pretty much, hey, we're getting overrun by these things, make a little money and go kill some of them for us. Okay, whatever. But I'm ranting. Typical MMO stuff is what that is. Moss slimes. That's kind of cool. And okay, because I started with archery, that's why I'm dual wielding. What's that? Poison crested lizard. Alright. That's kind of cool. I like that lizard. Alright, let's stop and see what's in these cases. Let's see. As a dwarf, shouldn't you be using a blunderbuss or something like that instead of a bow and arrow? It depends on what game you're looking at, man.
Yeah. I mean, Tolkien dwarves used bow and arrow.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Shad made a really good from Shadiversary.
Yeah.
He actually talked about dwarves and war bows and how their stocky, short arms would be seriously strong enough to, pulling back those bigger, stronger war bows instead of standard bows.
Yep.
Stuff of that nature. Let's see here. Movement speed increased, or yeah, give me that. There we go. As a matter of fact, he made the same argument for giants, as their war bows would essentially be walking ballistas.
Yep.
Alright. Collect fine pollen from honeybees. Okay. Let's go kill the bees, because that's great for nature. Yeah. Granted, these bees are the size of a damn Doberman. I hate to get stung by one of these. If you get an allergy, your ass is just dead to begin with. You've been impaled. Train. Are you talking about the train in the background, man? Or are you talking about the mechanical things along the road over there? Because I can't tell. I don't pay attention to nothing. You know that. What the hell? There's a leprechaun over there. You're stealing my shtick, man. Oh, damn, he's strong. I wonder if it's the leprechaun. Ooh, Shadow Blade weapon. Okay, so I did pick up something. Nice. I might need to go find me some more leprechauns. Let's go kill the leprechauns. Alright, what did I get? Yeah, Grand Memory Cutter. Nice. Yeah, talking about the train in the background. Well, I mean, dude, I live like 4 blocks away from the damn train, so it is what it is. Leave me alone. It's better than how I used to live. I used to live like literally feet away from the damn thing.
Okay. One of the times that I was recording with Crunch,
Mm-hmm.
he lived in one of the boroughs of New York, and
Right.
the train was like outside his window.
Oh, that sucks. No, Lucky Charms don't spill out. That's nasty, man. That's that Rick and Morty shit. Quit that. Well, at least the dwarves are grand mechanics still. That's something fun. When did that start? Was that a Tolkien thing, or did that start in WoW? Or before?
Pre-WoW, I know. Because the book Arcanum came out before WoW,
Yeah, long before it.
and the dwarves in that were the ones that the dwarves and the gnomes in that were the groups that developed steam engines and things like that in that story.
Okay.
So
Let's see. There. You're lying too. But that it says that this machine's been here as long as we can remember. Stop lying. Dude, shut up. Damn.
and then aren't the Dwemer, aren't they dwarves in or not dwarves in
Yes. But I don't know how far back their lore actually goes in the old games.
Yeah. I guess I can look that up.
Alright, the dwarf women in this are kind of creepy. Or maybe it's just this one specifically. Let's see. Smart man, child. That's how I built one. Let's see. Level 52? Man, he'd be practically giving me the game. Appreciate the offer, though. I think I'm just going to... my goal is really to get up to level 10 or so and just kind of play around for the night. It's going to be a relatively short stream, but I appreciate the offer. Yep. And I'm already level 10. I didn't even realize I was that far along already. Let's see. See, that would make me a liberator. I don't think I want that, though. Witchcraft would give me Dread Hunter. That'll give me a little more control. I think I'll go Witchcraft.
Well, the Dwemer were in the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard, which came out in '98. And I know before that there was...
You can expand your shortcut bar to 48 slots in the settings window in
Arena.
Options.
Alright, so let's take this, put it out front. Put that there. There. There we go. Alright, collect leprechaun silvers. Hey, I get to kill more leprechauns. Yeah, I know. I think it was a couple of nights ago I leveled my elf up to 22 in about 2 hours, I think? 2, maybe 2.5 hours? I wasn't going terribly strong and fast. Just kind of cruising along, just enjoying it. That was a stupid death animation. Alright, and that's all those I need, and I don't think I'm able to... Maybe I am. I didn't pay attention to that. Let's see. Nope, nowhere achievement yet. Wait a minute, there's another task back here. Oh, it's the priestess. Bucket! Alright, go ahead and add you. Let's figure out how we do that. Down here somewhere. Character info, community. Okay. Yeah. No. Skill window, achievement, vocation, menu. Quest log. Relationship, friend list. Bucket. That's not how you spell bucket.
Well,
There you go.
it was pre-80s at least, because I have a hard time believing that the idea that Warhammer came up with that link, but the squats were always presented as having slightly more advanced technology than the Imperium.
Yeah,
The Imperium was forming.
and I mean, I don't know when they created the dwarf race in Warhammer as far as game pieces and lore, but Warhammer's been out a long damn time.
Yeah, I mean, it was the 80s that it really...
It may have actually been late 70s.
I don't think so, but maybe.
Let's see.
I can always Google it.
Yep.
See what my Google food says.
You felt an almost hypnotic pull toward the ancient machine. Though it didn't look like the weapon you'd been told to seek, it felt significant. Why Michaela was so drawn to the machine was a mystery. But it was impossible to ignore her mention of schematics.
Why's everybody pointing at her?
It didn't have anything to do with her father. It was far older than dwarven lifespans. However, whoever did invent it could easily have invented a weapon that could save your people. Hopefully the senile hermit had ended up with schematics only and no prototype weapons, though. Of course, it could be a ruse. The hermit could have written them himself, but you doubted it. Though obviously incomplete, they were meticulous in execution. These schematics weren't the ravings of a madman. They were the works of a genius.
This guy's name is Dwayne.
Besides that, the crumbling pages were far older than their eccentric keeper. They might relate to your mission.
Alright, show that person's the schematics at a clockwork factory worker. Okie dokie. Not before taking up a side mission, though. Dr. Conquer. Okay.
Okay, Warhammer Fantasy Battle.
This is gliders, nonsense. It's rockets
Warhammer
are faster.
Fantasy Battle came out in 1983.
Okay. Oh, you know what I'm thinking about? There was a precursor to it that had this enormous floor mat to play with. It wasn't anything to do with actual Warhammer. I don't know the name of it, but it was kind of the precursor to most tabletop war games now.
Okay.
But it had this like
Well, Was it chains and chainmail?
I don't remember. But the floor mat was like 4 foot by 6 foot. It was huge. Oh, today's model to reduce the chances of fiery death almost by 50%. Well, hey, there you go. I am not strapping a rocket to myself. Let's see. Like a rational science-minded person, I tried to try it my latest. Oh no, I'm gonna strike a rocket. I'm gonna strike a rocket. Oh no. Guess I'm gonna fly a rocket. Okay. Hey buddy, I don't think it worked. Oh, there it went. And there's no fall damage. That's cute. That's stupid. Huh. Report back to... Oh, to his apprentice. Okay. I thought it was going to pull that crap on me. It was gonna tell me to report back to Dr. Conker, and he's sitting right there, but I couldn't talk to him like in, oh, what was that game that came out that everybody shat on? I bought into it too. What was it? I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it did that. It'd tell you to talk to the very person you're talking to, and he's sitting right there, but you had to move to another location where he also was, because he existed in the same location in 2 different places, and yeah. Bad design. Let's see. Hey, you made it. Okay, I hit a button. Sorry. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead.
Yeah. Chainmail was the predecessor for D&D, developed by Gygax.
Ah.
And that came out in 71.
Okay.
And was published till 85. So, and that's about the time that Warhammer really took off, so.
I wish I could remember the name of that, Rolf, James Rolfe, the, angry Nintendo nerd, blah, blah, blah. He did a review on it for, Board James. And, that's where I learned about it. It's pretty cool, though. Let's see. So if I make a new dwarf, you all down to level. I don't know how long I'm going to play tonight, but you're welcome to come follow me. I mean, I got some other plans after the stream, which, depending on how long I'm going to take, I mean, sure. You can catch up to me, come on. Yeah, the ArcheRage server is definitely nicer. I definitely like it. I mean, granted, I don't get into a whole lot of PvP and I don't keep up with the Joneses, so pay to win is not something I've generally concerned myself with to begin with. But the fact that it's, you know, not as bad is nice to know. Alright, what do I gotta do? Unfortunately, it disappeared. I gotta design to which laboratory. Okay. Oh. Okay. New skill. What's it do for me? Increases ranged accuracy, which is nice. Range critical, also nice. Alright. And since I just went the route of that, let's go ahead and throw a giant hammer on this boy's back. Now we're making him a proper dwarf. Experimental glider. Okay. Glider components. Glider engineer Horst. Ooh, what's these do? Damn I'm about to make this thing explode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Alright, let's take the leathers. Alright. Climb the ladder, components, yada yada yada. Gotcha. Fetch quest. I think the first 25 to 30 levels is nothing but one giant fetch quest. That's what it's starting to feel like. Ow! Stupid birds. Go away. Okay, now I gotta talk to somebody over here. Oh, wait, there's another quest over here. What's over here? Where am I looking? Oh, it's the auctioneer. Okay. Set quest for my first glider, which I've kind of already done. But whatever.
Click Remember to memorize your current location. You can then use the Recall Location skill to teleport directly to the location you most recently memorized.
Oh, look! It's a Fix This Person's House quest, just like every other race.
You gotta fix their house? Do they give it to you at the end?
No, it's more of hey, this is something you can do for yourself later if you really want to type thing.
Now I don't have to build an entire house after spending all day in the factory.
Because there is player housing and farms and horticulture, critters and all that stuff. The other server, I never got into it because of the money that goes into it, so I don't know how in-depth it really gets. And this one could be the same way in that regard because it is still, you know, more or less free to play. So I never really got into the player housing that much.
Your glider to your shortcut bar to deploy it quickly and easily.
Alright, what was this? That was the Dwarven Sword. The Grand Dwarven Sword. I like the Great Club better. We're going to keep with that. I'm going to grab my money out of these bags. Alright, let's see. Unity again. Yep. Let's see. L-Y-L-A-M-A-Y. There we go. I try to mix that up a little bit, but I tend to play females too. Alright, where am I going? And talk to the glider engineer. Flying is simple enough, yep. Alright, equipped it. And do that. Let's fix this first, because it's not global. No. Need a healer. I thought about making a healer. I still got a few slots open. I've got I just started playing him. I got a Warborn Paladin. But I hadn't got him past level 10 just because I was messing with other races.
What is a Warborn?
Pretty much demons.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a Warforged.
No, these things are straight from hell. And yet I can be a paladin. Whatever works. Sparse, you had mentioned something. I couldn't quite hear you when you said it each time you did about a demon paladin. You'd mentioned something.
I don't remember.
I don't either. Okay, we're going this way. It had sounded like you knew something that actually existed of that nature.
There's something similar in D&D, but that's not exact. That was not what I was mentioning. I was just being snarky and saying demonic paladin.
Ah, that's what it was. Snarky spark. Sparse. Snarky sparse.
But there is something similar to that in D&D.
What is it?
I gotta look it up. It's a race in D&D, which are basically people who are evil, but decided to not be evil anymore, but they still have all the demonic, or some demonic vestiges, basically, to them.
Okay. Alright. Did I have room for that? I didn't. Let me look at that again. What does that do? Smashes open a fault line in front of you. Deals 266 physical damage. Inflicts more damage with people that are that. Which I don't know what that symbol is, but I've seen it. Which is that. Oh. Alright, well. Let's take you. Yeah, right there where you belong. That works. Let's see, perfect timing. Yep. So you want me to go kill a bunch of kobolds? Gotcha. Because, okay, you're just a priest. I dig it. You're a weak little shit. I dig it. And kobolds. Kill more kobolds. Kill all the kobolds. Because, you know, kobolds are evil. And these are the ones that I was mentioning that have more of a mammalian feel to them than they do reptile.
I'm gonna have to look at your stream then.
Got anything on you? Nope. Alright. Oh, you're a thrower. Oh, and you're also dead. Okay.
It's in Fiendish Codex 2. They're called the Hellbred.
Hellbred. Okay. I have to look into that. Just check them out.
Their favorite class is Paladin. So that's kind of where that came from.
Okay. It could be something fun to play, maybe.
This does not look like an enjoyable MMO for me.
ArcheAge.
Yeah, it looks like a very pretty WoW clone. Just
It
having
is.
not played it, I can't really say definitively, but I mean, visually it looks good. but and maybe the way the classes work might change it up enough that might be a unique enough niche that it'd stand out for me, but
I can understand that either way.
If it wasn't for the story element, the way they changed Secret World, I wouldn't be playing it, but I like the story so much.
Can I do some of this? Yes, I can. I mean, the close comparison to WoW doesn't bother me that much, just because I haven't, you know, made myself sick on WoW. Mainly because I had to pay for it and I didn't have the money for it at the time.
Well, I made myself sick of it mostly because I managed to get something like 3 or 4 years of it for $2.99 a month.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got sick of it at that point.
Well, I can understand. I mean, I've been in and out of WoW for a while. Ow.
Yeah, getting all those time cards that cheap. I really hope. I hope nobody got fired on that.
Hurt too
I
far.
have a feeling somebody
Turn around.
did, but
Probably.
it's not like Walmart couldn't have absorbed that hit.
How are you not dead yet? And for the first time in this game, I've just about went down early on. This may not be the class for me. I'm about to go back to Animist.
So can you switch your build on the fly?
You have to go to a skill manager or the priestess, the person you visit when you die.
Oh, so you actually have to. So it's not as fluid a way of shifting as
Not quite.
Secret World.
No.
Okay. Despite all the changes that I dislike about it, at least they kept that. And the fact that there is no class there in Secret World that you can learn to do anything.
Right. And I think if you, I don't know how the leveling caps out or what happens,
Yeah.
or if you can continue to max out the other ones or not. But I know you can switch classes up. But I got a feeling that if you switch it up, you may end up shorthanding yourself.
Yeah.
I know they start at level 10 when you choose, so maybe if you get to level 10 and didn't like what you like, you can go back and switch it, maybe? I'm not sure. Why am I not... Let's gather... Oh, I gotta gather the ore. That's what I gotta do. That's the reason that's not going up. We're not paying attention! It's D-Swing's fault. It's distracted me.
It's not my fault. It's Daniel's fault.
Yeah, it's always Daniel's fault.
Right.
The aggro range on these guys are pretty darn small. I remember, I know you guys have heard me say this before, but back when I first started playing WoW, it was during Burning Crusade. That's when I first picked it up. I remember playing a Tauren, and I remember going to the Bramble Bush Cave, the first dungeon you get to play in. And I remember it being tough. It was not easy at all. I mean, you could very easily aggro the entire damn cave and get your ass stomped very easily. I came back during Wrath of the Lich King, and I literally walked through the whole thing and barely aggroed anybody. And that kind of upset me, and I never went back. Because I had fun doing that, because the second time I went in, I was stealthing around solo, trying to not aggro anything, and, you know, I mean, it was fun. But that's during the time of when I said, I don't have time or money for this. But, it kind of sucked, because it just felt like it got easier. Like they made it too easy. More accessible, yes, I understand that. But for me as an individual, it kind of upset me. So.
How were you leveled comparison-wise?
Say that again?
Levels. How did that compare?
I don't remember now, man. That was so long ago.
I mean, you could have walked in there way over leveled for it.
Yeah, and that's what Thunder had said. I might have been so over leveled that they wouldn't aggro on me. Because the second time I played around, I'd already gotten used to MMOs a little bit and had grinded quite a bit beforehand. That may very, very well have been the thing. But that doesn't really matter. I mean, let them aggro me if I'm over leveled, you know? Secret recipe, bomb recipe on the chief. Okay.
But that's the thing. If you're over leveled, that is why you over level, so that they don't aggro on you.
Yeah, fair enough, but still. It just doesn't feel right. I mean, you walk into an enemy's damn cavern of any sort, and you know, you're walking into their home, and they just let you walk in. Like, maybe in the wild, fine, but if you're going into a dungeon, even a starter dungeon, over leveled, they should still swarm you if you do something stupid. Maybe that's just me.
Unless they know they're all gonna die if they do that.
Die with honor, man!
So this is the problem when he gets an idea and then you start poking at it with logic. and actual real-world evidence, like what canon actually means.
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
That was several weeks ago.
Yeah, let's not go there. That's dead and gone.
Maybe, but the internet always remembers that it's on a video online.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately. That was certainly on recording / stream or whatever we were doing at the time. Alright. Looks like we're killing slimes. Alright. And iron golems. Okay. Burn the residuals, the residue off the rusty iron golems. Okay. Climb the trees, pick the fruits. Sure, priest. I will go climb a tree and pick a fruit for you. What did I just pick up? That it? Yeah, that's my cap. Look at that ugly ass cap. Look at this ugly ass dwarf. Look at this ugly ass dwarf. It's almost like that underarm deodorant commercial. Look at this dwarf. Which am I going? This way. Timeless tree. That's the golems. And there's the tree. And there's the slimes. Alright. How many of these do I need? 3 of them. Okay. And got all 3. Alright, iron golems and defeat the broken drill. Okay. There's a golem. Wake up, big guy. That way I don't have to call you Rusty. Alright, that's done. I wonder if I get extra credit for this. Doesn't look like it. Don't get anything off of you. Alright. You can't get near me. Bip. That was kind of stupid. Okay, I think I just got to get my skills in the right place so I can combo between them. I'm level 10 now. If you all want to join the party, you can. It's up to you though. It's just me in game. The other guys are just in the Discord chat with me. Let's see. Oh, not that.
With other party members by holding shift and right-clicking the map or mini-map.
Alright, so definitely want this a little closer here. This can go gone now since I actually have a regular use for that. If they get a little bit too close, we're going to jump their asses like that. And if they actually survive, we can nail them with that. Okay, try that. Yeah, that feels a little better. Okay, these are complete. Okay, 2 is back that way. This first glider, which I've already done, so get rid of that crap. Alright, we're going back this way.
I think I'm gonna hop out of Discord for a little bit. I'll be back.
Alright.
Eventually.
Yeah, that feels a little better. Why do you just keep randomly rolling there, buddy? It's hard not to actually compare this too well. I'll admit that. But I think it's got a lot of little nuances that does separate it, though. See, is that you back there? Yeah, you way back there. Alright. Let's see, apples from, yep, there's your apples, buddy. Okay, target them and press bow, target and use the loop. So. Okay. Oh. Oop. East Lehman. Where's Lehman? Lehman? Lehman Russ? Oh. There we go. Actually, the graphics are debatable. I like WoW's, I don't want to call it cartoony aesthetic, but I do think it's incredibly vibrant and colorful, and I can't talk bad about it for that. Do I not have my loot? I have a broom. But I do think this is a visually beautiful game. I definitely agree there. Ah, there's Lehman. Ah. Oh, I have to do this to each person. I got it. Okay.
Chat with party members by typing /p or /party in the chat window. Type /s or /say to return to regular local chat.
Alright, now I gotta find Preya. It's over there.
A party leader can share their location with other party members by holding shift and left-clicking the map or mini-map.
And to you, I need to play. Oh, I have to use the broom in front of you. Oh, no, that's the other person. Play the loot. What kind of loot playing is that, man? Damn. And where's the other? Aha, you. Use the broom. I think that's the most mundane quest I've ever done in an MMO. Use a broom. Alright, talk to Coven. Isn't WoW like free up to level 20 now? I think it is. Let's see. Get out, dash, stealing scraps from dwarves behind abandon their gods, yada 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 yada. So kill the bastards of the old war. Is that what you're telling me to do? Oh, you got somebody locked up in there. Alright. Go to his lab. Investigate bookshelf and search box. Shelves. Got his key. All right. Yeah, that is a little unfortunate. That's kind of like in Eve, when Eve kind of went that semi-free-to-play aspect. I have a character that I can't really play on the free version. Let's see. Will always be wild. Yeah, I heard that. I definitely heard that. Never made it to actually getting a boat in this game at any point. Let's see, what do I want? Well, what else do we have in witchcraft here? Allies, remove one negative effect. Scare them, bubbles. Lasso, pulls. No, I don't want to pull them in. Caster, Deadeye, standing still for 1 second or more temporarily increases range attack for 20. Let's go down here. Let's see, dual wielding proficiency. Since I'm not dual wielding, we don't want that. Let's grab that one. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Disable the golem outside Cole's warehouse. I don't want to get near that thing. Hey, buddy.
A party leader can share their
Well done! Now hurry! I think we can still save that Astra.
Yeah, my main character on Eve can I'm able to fly a
Astra the same way after you save.
oh, what was it called? It's not an orca. It's a step down from that. It's a big exhumer. I forget which one it was, but I'm able to fly one even though I couldn't afford one yet. And I can't use that character at all. I mean, a lot of the skills and all are locked behind the paywall now. And honestly, every time I play Eve, I end up playing a damn miner anyhow, so I just, yeah, I don't want to mess with it. Hey, that is an option. Pirates and criminals. Spend our lives behind bars for a while. I do like the judicial system in it, if it's still there. I don't know if it's been taken out or dumbed down or anything else. I remember when it first came out, if you got caught, quote unquote caught, doing something illegal. Okay, man, take care now. You would basically have to stand before trial of the accused and randomly chosen people, and if they found you guilty, you went to a prison island for a set amount of time. I thought that was kind of neat. Escape the strange wreckage.
Is back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And I have a bad pun for you all.
Oh boy.
I've decided what I'm going to name the museum in our Ark playthrough.
Okay.
What?
The Museum of Naturo History.
Yep. That's a bad pun.
That is indeed a bad pun.
Oh, did I not fix it? Ah, there we go. That, oh, God, that hurts.
Yay.
And the fact is nobody's going to get that unless they're watching their Ark stream.
Yes.
Or has been watching it.
Yes. Which means it's a perfect pun for that series.
It pretty much is. Alright, ask those folks about Baron Mosred.
Who?
Baron Mosred. I'm gonna start calling him Mustard.
Baron Mustard?
Baron Mustard. Part of the new Clue game.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
What do you want? No. No, because I know what you're trying to tell me to do. And I've already done that mission.
What, the Artificer?
Hmm? No, for the glider. And it could be for a glider upgrade, but it tells you to go get your first glider mission. Or accept the mission for your first glider. And I already have my first glider. I think some of this stuff is left over from the initial game and they just never took it out or something. Alright. Let's go talk to Mustard. He even looks like his name should be Mustard.
That is a goofy looking glider.
A little bit, yeah.
Although I like the way it lands.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, don't worry, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Yes. Give me all the hardtack. And use the inscribed cogwheel. And report to him even though he just saw it. Okay. Let's see. Eat Fay Leaf in Giant's Tear River. I'd gotta go. Man, what kind of drug you gonna be putting me on? What's this guy want?
The good guy?
I hope so. Minutes. It's okay. Oh. Oh! This is mine. And it's a little biggie. It's a little. Look at him. He's cute. I don't know what's cuter, that or the cat. Alright, where am I going? Down this way. Alright, there's another mission up there too. It's actually kind of cool that all the races seem to get their own specific mounts. Along with all the other ones you can end up getting into. Including a celestial or an astral fox. Okay. Hoof tiger snout, snow wren snout, or night slaver snout. Sorry, bud, I don't speak numbers. Blue, white, or tan? Let's go with blue. And new skills. Let's see. Increases range. Double recurve. There we go. And let's take that off the bar, that off the bar. Good. Get out of here. Go. Bye. And let's put that there. So now I do that, and that gives me a buff. Yep, double recurve. That increases my span. My what you call it? My range. Alright, let's get our piggy pig. Kind of curious what the other races. I know the Yumta and the Leomorph. I know what those two are from the other two races. I know what the Warborn has now. They have that armadillo looking thing, or anteater. I think it's actually an anteater family, isn't it? That plated, yeah. The elves have deer. I think I actually have seen them all. Oh yeah, yeah, the oink oink.
Pangolin.
Pangolin?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We do oink.
or scaly anteaters.
Okay. I would immediately name this thing Pork Chop if we could name them. Maybe Tenderloin. Oh, I gotta get you some water. Okay. But yeah, there's farming in this too, like proper garden farming. And now we're gonna wash you. Dance for the pig. What's that? I don't know if you know, but farm mods tell you level up, cause you level too high. Won't be able to farm lower level mobs for gear. Ah, well, I may have already made a problem there. That's actually a pretty cool looking warthog.
Right-click the mount icon in your bag to summon it. Drag the icon to your shortcut bar for quicker access.
So in other words, what you're saying is if I level too quickly, I won't be able to farm some of the local mobs for some of the gear. What I'm gathering. Alright, let's go eat that leaf. Actually, there are quests over here. We're not going to do that just yet. Oh, it's that one. Crap. Alright. Yeah, maybe I need to look at WoW again one day. Let's see. Interested in building a house of your own? Not today. Tour the model home. Do you mind if I take my pig into your house? Because that's what I'm about to do. I'll make him poop all over the place too. There you go. I toured your home. Now can I go eat leaves out of a pond? Out of a river? What are these things? Oh, I'm in the water. I gotta get out of the water. Ooh, it's a metal kitty. Or a metal hound. Canine's gotta be hound. Okay.
Out of view.
Out of view? Oh, because it's in the water, I guess. Oh, look. There's a quest up there, too. Which is prior to kill a bunch of you. I'll be right back. Oh, it's a priestess. Alright. But right here, D-Swank, this is one of the people you can change your skills around in. And as you can see, they all base at 10, so I'm assuming, unless you can continue to level the classes outside of your level, that you're gonna, you know, fall short. But you may be able to, I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I think that's how you get to and unlock the other named classes, because you can only start with like 4 of the base ones. We switch them around afterwards. Again, but that's what I assumed because ow, shit, that hurt. I don't know. But as I'll tell anybody, at the end of the day, it is free. The only thing you'd be wasted in the long run is time if you didn't like it. Oh, it's the good stuff. It's the good stuff!
You noticed Yinga lately? He was so cheerful when he moved here. Now he's so quiet. It's not natural.
He's not quiet when he's drunk. Raves about a woman, a kid, a family. Then storms off to brood at the waterfalls.
Wait, a family? He's a bachelor. He lives alone, works alone. I've never seen him with a woman or kid.
Maybe they're imaginary. I don't know. All I know is he won't shut up about them when he's drunk.
Sounds like me.
Hey, you. These boulders won't mind themselves.
Okay, let's go.
Mini Spalding. Alright, where we gonna go? Target the priestess, oh, I forgot to do that. Okay. Where was the priestess? I guess I'll find her at some point. She's all over the place. She gets around.
I'm gonna go get dinner.
Okay, bub. You don't need golems anymore. Why not? Dude, everybody needs a golem. What's the matter with y'all? What kind of dwarves are you? What's that? Nah, that's something I can't pick. I wonder at what point I get summon Juggernaut. Something, do I something I already have, maybe? It is. And I need a garden gem to do it. And characters have been carved in the face acquired by completing faction quests. Okay. So they pretty much have a quote-unquote transformation like the Warborn. That's cool. I guess we got a taste of it with the Warborn's open initial start quest thing. Of course, I like the idea of transforming into a giant demonic monster like in Darksiders more so than a golem of iron. I need to play that again at some point. Need to finish it one day.
Didn't you have a whole YouTube series on that?
Which one? Darksiders?
Finishing things?
I just started it, yes, but I'm doing Final Fantasy 15 at the moment. Maybe I'll do Darksiders when I finish Final Fantasy 15. Whenever I get finished with that. Well, at some point I need to pick up Overlord 2, because I've already finished the first one, finally.
Yeah.
Hey, big guy. Let's see. Greetings, small one. Hello, Rockface, or Stoneface. How you? And what do you want me to kill? Because I know you're going to make me kill things. Everybody makes me kill things. Collect parts. The Abandoned Stonemason. I'll kill that since you didn't give me a kill quest. Kind of want one of those mechanical dogs as a pet. Kind of remind me of something out of art. That's actually really cool. And honestly, that's bordering on a little too advanced. Still knocked my ass out. Oh, no, go away. Go away, go away. There we go. And parts there. There we go. That is complete. Head back. Let's see. Get rid of that. Get rid of dance. Can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's put snouts right there. Come on, pork chop. Alright, Giant's Canyon before your brothers took me. Let's see. Yep. What do you mean do? Listen to a story. Okay.
A leaf that can reveal what you truly seek. At first blush, it sounded like incredibly powerful magic. How useful if it could have shown you the exact location of Yinga's laboratory.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Instead, it showed you a rock, and not a rock hiding the entrance to a secret lab. Rather, a rock
That rock looks like it's got a face on it.
that provided little more than additional questions. The head had known the real Yinga to visit a particular colossus at some waterfalls.
Oh.
But its consciousness faded away before it could share much else. These breadcrumbs you've been finding made it seem you'd been reduced to a mountain sheep.
More like a fetch boy.
Just a mindless
errand boy.
creature to be herded from one shepherd to the next. Still, you were better off than the beheaded rock, not to mention Michaela's fraud of a father. What had possessed the man to take up the mantle of such a famed inventor was a mystery. Unfortunately for the young girl, that was not the mystery you'd been asked to solve.
Okay. Gone for a while, yada yada yada. Think so. Giant's Canyon, yep. Shoot! Shoot me daddy! Okay. Talk to engineer. This some way. Can you name these things? Level, ring, pit info. It doesn't look like it. Probably need some sort of naming card that costs real money or something. Hello, engineer. Alrighty. destroy polluted briars on the way to the Giant's Canyon. Okie dokie. So I think I just want to kill things. Get anything off of you? Nope. Ain't no sense in killing you if I ain't got to. I may have to... Oh, wait. Looted briar. Looks like I've targeted it. Ah. Ow. Beat it down. Mm-hmm. That's all of those. Take the giant researcher. Whatever his name is. Talk to him. Okay. Apparently there are giants in this game. Or maybe he's researching giants. Maybe that's what it is. He's a giant researcher. That's cool. If I'm strafing and jumping, I do a little cartwheel. That's cute, man. Well, I guess every once in a while. Yeah, well, he's certainly not a giant. Maybe he's a giant among dwarves. Or maybe he researches giants. Just give me the Nodaichi. The Nodaichi. Because I'll just sell that later, because I want hammers. I want them hammers! What am I doing? Use the cannon to kill the frenzied iron golems. Okie dokie. Hey, big guy. Where's the cannon? Ah, those cannons. Don't exactly look like a cannon. It does now. Okay. Oh. Dead. Let's kill some more. That's kind of fun. Oh, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Great club, please. And we get... Ooh, moving on up the plates. Alright, let's see. I got a point. Let's throw it into... Increases cooldown for piercing shot, charge shot. Ooh, yes, thank you. Alright. Rare Researcher's Great Club. It looks more like a maul. Or a, it looks like a stick. I forget what that particular type of club is called. Less like a giant hammer, more like a bat. Let's see, do you know much about colossi? I know they're big. Collect living arcanum ore. The ore's alive? Wonder what's making these guys alive then, if that's what it's doing. Oh god, I'm mining it. If it's alive, I'm hurting it. It must be screaming right now. As I ram my giant pick into its face. Extra progress. Hey, I can actually overachieve in this one. Nice. There we go. I need to sit down and play a long session of Arcanum one day. I have it now. I played it a little bit. Okay, read the journal to the aging colossi. Oh, colossus. Colossi would be plural. Are you the aging colossi? Yes, you are. Hey, big guy. I'm gonna read you a story. Good night. Well, that was a little depressing. Apparently that Colossus was born a dwarf, but he'll die a god, and there's nothing you can do about it. Dying a god doesn't sound so bad. Okay, let's see the flowers when they bloom during their size birthing season. Wait. I just read a story to this Colossus, calling him born a dwarf, gonna die a god. He's a giant rock Colossus. But apparently they have birthing seasons.
You know, kidney stones?
I think we're just gonna leave that alone. Present the river flower to that Colossus. Alright. He's back this way. That's that guy back there. Okay. Is that you?
Somebody's on the server. Oh, I bet that's Spas.
That'd be me.
So Dragon Age had something about golems having a soul of dwarves. Dragon Age had that? That's interesting. I think I played Inquisition roughly 30 minutes before I took it back to the store, back where I rented it, back when you could rent games.
It was the original.
Okay.
That had that.
Alright.
Because it came with a on-release DLC that unlocked a golem character.
Oh.
That I managed to get free because of where I walked in like 2 days before they shipped out and said, I want to pre-order this.
Okay. That's cool.
Now, I think that the on-release DLCs are stupid.
Yeah.
I did not like that was microtransactions and things like that. But they were doing like some sort of promotion where you could pre-order a couple of games cheaper than normal. So I went ahead and did it then.
Yeah, I think the Dragon Age I played, I want to think came out roughly the same time as either Oblivion or roughly the same time Skyrim was coming out.
Okay, the one that came out there, Skyrim, was closer to, well, I guess which Skyrim? The very first Skyrim?
Yeah, the first time Skyrim came out, so 2012-ish?
Yeah, I think that's the original.
Okay, that's when I played. And at the time, I was already playing Skyrim and had got very much used to its gameplay, and Dragon Age had more MMO-like combat where it just...
It was Dragon Age was basically Mass Effect, but fantasy.
Yeah. I believe now I could probably take a stab at it and probably enjoy it.
For some reason, and I'm not sure, but I'm thinking, and I'm thinking that one of the main characters in Dragon Age was voiced by Claudia Black.
I believe I am aware of that, actually.
Okay.
She was like one of the main characters, wasn't she?
Yes. And then one of the companions you can get in Skyrim, and I think the woman's name is Claudia Christensen, the actress that played Ivanova.
Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, okay. She voices a couple of characters in Skyrim.
Okay.
One of them is a companion, and it's one of the warriors. Isn't High Hrothgar? No, that's the in the main capital. There's that collection of warriors.
Oh Lord, dude, I don't remember.
But I'm pretty sure they're werewolves.
Oh, the companions.
Yes. There's like a red-haired woman in that has a like face paint or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Why can I not collect my coins?
Because you're confusing this with Mario.
Apparently.
Now, if you had said, why can't I collect my rings, I would have said you were confusing it with Sonic.
Is it because I... Oh! Because I'm in a peaceful zone. The red letters do not show up well against the background. There we go. But The Witcher 3, I've heard, was really good, really fun to play. Get around to playing that one day.
I have all of the Witchers.
Mm-hmm.
I have started playing the first one, but it's a very difficult game for me to get into at the beginning. It's got some hurdles. So I'm one of those weird people that would want to play the game in order, since I have them in order.
Like Tundra.
Yeah.
While I fully appreciate and understand that, I do not have that issue. Like, if I can get the basics and get a general idea of what the other games were, I'm okay with playing the newest one.
Must be nice to not have that issue.
It's very nice, let me tell you. It's a wonderful thing.
Because I can tell you, I definitely have that issue.
I'm noticing that a lot of people do.
Because they actually care about the narrative.
Yeah, no. It's a mental defect. It's kind of like ODC.
Okay, so you admit you have a mental defect.
Yes.
Okay.
Never wouldn't exactly deny it. Hey, lock on. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Have you seen this? I honestly am waiting for both the next Dragon Age and the next Mass Effect. You're not getting another Mass Effect. Mass
Not
Effect's
for a long time.
Yeah, Mass Effect's gone for now, man.
Yeah.
Andromeda flopped hard. If anything, Anthem would be the next big game of that nature. And hopefully they don't screw that up. I got a feeling that Cyberpunk 20... whatever the date's involved is going to be a hand-holded storytelling adventure more than anything else. Which is sad, because I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, you just snuck up behind me, huh? Okay.
Snuck up behind you, they're gonna snuggle you. They're gonna snuggle you, nurgle.
It looks like moving around actually does increase your evasion, despite it technically being numbers and not a dodge. So that's something kind of cool. Oh god, another one just spawned on top of my head. Nope, 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 nope. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Alright, I am not getting extra credit on this one. We're moving on. These bugs are annoying. Then again, there's a giant centipede down there I'd like to hit with a mallet. Let's go hit the giant centipede with a mallet. Club, mall, whatever the hell this is.
Cudgel.
Cudgel, that could be a thing. The giant blunt object with spikes in it. We'll call it that. Where's my pig? Come here, pig. Come here, pork chop. We're going for a ride, buddy. Short ride, but ride nonetheless. Okay, who are we talking to? Okay, the engineer. Oh, okay, so you're a long ways off. We got other missions we can do here. Gotcha. See, an adventurer, eh? No. I just started walking down the road and shit started happening, man. I walked down the road, I talked to somebody that said, hey, go collect me honey. I went and collected them honey. I walked down the road and said, hey, go kill these bugs. I went and killed the bugs. I'm not an adventurer. I'm not somebody's damn errand boy. Just saying. And I'm killing more bugs. Okay. I feel there's more real story, and some of the other races like the Warborn and even the Farron have more story involved than the dwarves do. What do you want me to do? You want me to go kill more spiders? Splash river water on the petrified colossi. I'll get to that later. I gotta go kill bugs. Let's see, I have 4 games that I'm looking at for next month. Looking forward to Resident Evil 2 Remake, Genesis Alpha 1, Metro Exodus, and Anthem. Metro Exodus looks awesome. I've got the Metro 20 blah 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 blah. It went on sale a little while ago and I bought it and haven't played it yet. Anthem I'm looking forward to. Genesis I may have heard of. It seems like I've heard of that one. Y'all heard of it? Genesis Alpha 1. Is that the one you showed me, D-Swank? The one where you keep respawning because you're a clone, but you're like running around. It's like a roguelike, but futuristic and spacey and stuff. I think that's one you showed me.
Yeah, I don't remember. I've slept since then.
Yeah, I know how it is. Trust me. Memory of Goldfish. I dig it. But it does, that name does sound like the one you and I looked at. Or you'd showed me.
Yeah.
Okay, striped spiders, spiderlings, egg sacs, the whole 9 yards. Ha 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 ha! Kill all the little bugs. I should be making D-Swing happy killing all these spiders.
Killing spiders?
Yep.
Yay!
Alright, that's finished. Let's splash some water on the stone giants. Why can I not? Will you not let me do that one? Petrified Colossus. Yeah, man, I am clubbing out, yo. Oh, because I haven't gotten water yet. That would explain that. Hey, big guy. Time for you to wake up. And he's awake. I think maybe if you found a race's backstory you liked enough, you'd probably enjoy it to some degree. Because it feels like the first 25 to 30 levels is purely a race is it's entirely about them and their world and what's going on. I think at some point you finally get to an open world aspect of it. If it hasn't changed from the last time I played it.
D-Swank. If you want to make that Gauss rifle, you better start up a citronal farm.
Yeah,
Big one.
Yeah, no, I'm planning on it.
Because just some really short
Are you?
calculations for the capacitor. Just the
Ooh.
capacitor. To make one requires 4,200 citronal.
I bet you're a world boss, aren't you? Just poke you in the butt and find out.
That is retarded.
You're not a world boss. You're not a world boss. Okay. How much did you need?
4,200 citronal for a single capacitor.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that a component for it?
Yes.
Yes.
And
you need 5 of those for a superconducting super solenoid coil, and you need 12 of those to make the Gauss rifle.
Holy crap! And that's just for a base one or a ascended one?
Base one, they don't have ascended.
Oh. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but still, damn.
Regardless, you're gonna need so many.
I mean, I'm good to do that.
Your base floor, it's gonna have to be just all citronals, just covering the floor.
Shit. How many can a large plot hold? Like 100?
Our settings should.
Huh?
I mean, should mean that they'd be high, but
Okay.
Yeah, 1,000 per stack.
Okay. Well, I meant.
you're gonna-
Well, yeah. That counts for storage too, right?
Regardless, you're gonna need a lot of freaking melons
Yeah.
yeah.
or lemons.
Did you say melons?
Yeah,
You said melons.
wrong word. I mean, it's just I switched the L and the M.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh yeah, now I'm looking right.
You calm down, Fuzz. You should know not everybody can be perfect like you.
Hey, you know what? It's a tough thing. It's a terrible burden, man. A terrible burden. In progress. Maximum firepower. Mount the patrol mech. Okay. And fire its Arcanum laser. Sure!
The Arkham laser.
It is ArcheEum. Wait, this is not where I need to go. I'm still need to go that way. Ow, that hurt. Alright, also... Oh, from the... Why do I was just mining it. Why do I have to... Okay. I guess now I have to collect it from the slugs instead of going to mine it. Oh crap, this thing is not taking damage. Because I was not supposed to attack it. Shit!
Target is facing the wrong direction.
It's a mule everything I screwed up. Go away! No! Quit chasing me! Attack the gremlin dude! Leave me alone. I think it lost aggression.
Gremlins.
I'm seriously, he looks like a gremlin. Or a troglodyte or something.
A troglodyte?
Yeah. Troglodyte? I don't know. He's a lizard dude.
They may share the same pronunciation, but troglodyte, no, never mind. I'm getting that confused with Luddite.
Oh, Okay, that's what that's doing. That okay, I should have read that a little closer. That's what's going on now.
Daniel, I don't think you understand the scale of citronal that we.
Alright, so that's done there. Now I have to mount the patrol mech.
Maybe not, but I have been growing it for over a week, so.
I know, but you don't understand the scale of citronal that we
Where
need.
is the patrol mech? This way.
One crop plot, or even 2 crop plots. It's not going to be anywhere close to enough.
Like, I mean, do we have an actual number of how many it requires bottom line?
That's what I'm working on. I have the spreadsheet work going, and it's going to take me a while, though.
Gotcha.
It
Oh,
needs
I
spreadsheet.
have it.
For all the base resources.
Oh. Oh! Oh! I'm in a mech. I'm in a mech. Okay, so how do I fire my laser? And fire its
You
laser.
open you first unhinge your jaw.
Oh, I bet it's down there. It is a mount. Fire my laser! Oh, it's just a lightning blast. That's cute. Alright, there we go. I have fired my laser. I can talk to you. What are your, homing bones? Could you take these homing bones and give them to any guard dogs that you come across in the canyon? Sure. I mean, okay. If someone else calls me adventurer, I'm just going to attack them and show them what an adventurer is, I guess. Because I'm not an adventurer at this point. I am literally an errand boy. I have been an errand boy for 25 levels. Hey, Daniel.
Hey.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Shortly after I got that OS disc, that thumb drive finally showed up in the mail.
Cool. I want one of these mechanical dogs. They're cool. They kind of remind me of, almost remind me of Ravage a little bit. Like a new take on Ravage. Alright, who am I talking to? Ding dong up the road here. Okie dokie. Come here, pig. I want pork chop. Yeah, I probably won't keep playing a dwarf. I'll probably go back to either my Farron or the elf. The elf's been a pretty fun ride. Take that as you will. I need to go back and play the Warborn a little more. Check out his main storyline. Okay, so Holt. We need to be careful with my fan, my squad. Yep. Yep. This big honkin' rock here has been telling me all about it. That's cute. They have a buddy complex between the rock golem and this guy wearing the Viking helmet, the not Viking helmet. Okay, use the fairy needle on Minotaur Mage. What?
Use the fairy needle on Minotaur.
On Minotaur mages, yeah.
The Minotaur.
What do I have to kill? Let's look at the kill quest. Minotaurs. Oh! Okay, I guess we're fighting Minotaurs now. I have to kill 15 of them.
The
Alright.
Minotaur is going to send you to go and kill Multi-Bear.
Multi-bear? Is that a reference that's going over my head?
Yeah, that it coincides with Minotaur.
Ah. Collect one lily. Where is the one lily, I wonder? Doesn't matter. Let's look at the Minotaurs. Minotaurs, you got me saying it now. They look a bit like Taurens. Like, proper. Not just, hey, I'm making a joke, Tauren and Minotaurs, but... yeah. Okay, let's see how strong they are. Okay, take a few more smacks than other things I've been killing, but not many. Oh, you're a thrower. I gotta move in a little closer. There we go. You're a warrior. Okay. The fairy needle on the mages. I haven't. You're waking up. Hey, little buddy. That's a tiny little. How can you even be called a colossus? You're not even big as I am. And you're scared. That's kind of pathetic, man. I mean, you're made of rock. I mean, I don't understand the whole thing with the dwarf souls inside of rocks making colossus. But surely you weren't a baby at some point. Unless you're unless you're a dwarf that died as a baby and became a colossus, then I can kind of understand it. And you grow up as a god. But what the fuck, man? What the hell's going on?
Actually, the way I remember it, they were either volunteers or prisoners.
That different game, man. Different game. I'm going solely on a story that I read the other Colossus that said you were born a dwarf but die a god. I really have no idea what the Colossus in this are, but they're certainly rocks. And apparently they have a growing cycle, as that's a very tiny Colossus, and a birthing cycle. How? It's one thing if they multiply through breaking apart, but it's a birthing cycle, which means they get pregnant, and they're rocks! I need to finish my drink.
Birthing cycle?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be like the aliens from War of the Worlds, where they are birthed by a growth nodule. Basically, they develop in essence what looks like a pimple, and when it pops open, there's a new one.
Oh, they're like orcs then.
Yeah.
Kind of like fungus. I haven't found any. Oh, there's a mage right there. Do I get close enough? Oh! Oh, what the hell? I turned him into a chicken! I turned him into a chicken! I turned him into a chicken! That's hilarious. Guess I'm a polymorph now. So, I told you I started using polymorph in Divinity, right?
No.
Yeah, I started up a game on the Definitive Edition, since their saves don't overwrite each other, and we can go back to our game at any point.
Yeah.
And I went full polymorph as my basic class. And I have to admit, the polymorph is kind of fun, because you can turn people into chickens and then kill them in one hit.
Can you talk to them when they're chickens?
I don't know, you're still in combat. Nobody survives once I'm done.
Too bad you didn't take this route with Raspberry.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I don't know enough about the damn game to know what I can do with everything. I mean, I think she's gonna be fun enough being a bit of a firebug. Alright, have I killed enough Minotaurs? Oh, still need a few more. There's another mage right there. Yep. To a chicken you go. Casey says more Colossus rant, please. When it's justified. I'm not going to rant for ranting's sake unless I'm just having fun with it. And that fun's already passed. Ow. Ow, quit doing that. Oh, that's the mage. Crap, I targeted the mage. Shit. Oh well.
How did you do that?
Auto-targeting.
Why do you do that?
I'm doom cuffed.
Okay. I believe that.
Rescue in progress. That's not even on my thing here. Well, let me continue to rescue the little Colossus. Little Colossi. You're a thrower, so I'm moving a little bit closer. You know what? I just realized that for ranged critters like that, the lasso would be a good choice to take. Oh, I'm out of stamps. That's why. Give me stamps! Which is also your mana, apparently. One and the same. Which I guess technically all these skills... It's just bottled under one blue bar. Whatever. It is what it is. I need another mage. There we go, right there.
It is your resource.
Yes. It is the... all-in-one resource. Okay, that's done. I ain't worried about extra credit on this one. Moving on.
Yeah. Let's research how to make a penal colony. I'm gonna make Space Australia.
There you go. Hey, I'm in favor of penal colonies. I can see them being a good thing, to some degree, if done properly. I mean, do you know how many?
Australia.
Yeah. I mean, do you know how many abandoned cities there are in the United States right now? Like full-blown cities, just abandoned, nothing there.
Define city.
Ooh, wait. Yep, that's what I need right there.
I mean,
plate. Like something the size of a large subdivision.
Oh, that. There's a good number of them.
Mm-hmm. Now, take that large, enormous subdivision, buy out some of the land around it, make it farmland, and then start up a program to where trustees, obviously, you wouldn't want to throw anybody out there that's not trustable to one degree or another, and basically take them off the grid and make them survive on their own, quote-unquote, make them survive on their own. Pretty much it'd be completely off the grid. So electricity is provided through hydro or wind or solar. They grow their own foods via fields. If they want meat, they gotta butcher the damn things in a proper butcher. They make their own clothes. And basically Amish country, you know? And just take them off the grid and out of the prisons. You know? What? Come on.
Nothing.
Come on.
I find it amusing.
What? Find what amusing? Lay it on me, what? Hang on. Kill the hidden wing astrus in the Giant's Canyon.
You're proposing a M. Night Shyamalan movie.
You talking about the village, aren't you? Yeah, I kind of am. But still, what the hell? That's Hydra. I think I might need to attack one of those. That's kind of gruesome. I'm going to attack that. Let's see if I die.
And you die.
Ah, these things are pushovers. Or at least get something. No, I don't get anything on for you. I've barely found anything to farm that has anything on them. In every other race so far that I've played, there's farmable stuff. I don't think I like being a dwarf. Yep, don't think I like being a dwarf. Guess I killed enough of them. Oh no, I still didn't kill them. Alright. Long story short, though, I am very much in favor of penal colonies.
I don't mind the concept as long as those that are being sent there, the punishment is equivalent to the crime that they committed.
Well, again, you wouldn't be sending murderers and rapists and things like that there. It'd be like minor crimes. Drug addicts. What? Drug addiction is not a crime, but you know how things are here in the States.
Possession of anything, pretty much?
Yeah.
Oh God,
So
possession of weed is so much worse than possession of crack and cocaine.
Right?
Oh my God, what the hell?
But aside from that, your minor stuff, the things that are costing us a lot more money than we need to be spending on keeping them incarcerated.
And for anybody who's watching the stream, that was a tongue-in-cheek moment on my part.
No, it wasn't.
I don't think they could have figured that out.
But yeah, minor crimes, things that would otherwise put you in jail behind bars for a year or two. You know, give them the option. You can stay in here for 2 years or go to the penal colony for 6, where you're off the grid and don't have anything by way of technology outside of a radio. Good luck. Pick up a few skills while you're there.
And then they'll start growing dope.
That's a possibility, but that's why it's a program that you have to have reasons for why you're there. I mean, if they're not a trustee, they don't go. I mean, I know there's faults to it. There's faults to everything.
Basically what you're presenting instead of it is very similar in concept to some of the minimum or low, I don't want to say minimum, but low security facilities that are in this area. I mean,
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey.
Other than the fact that for some reason they put one of these facilities across the road from a small town airport.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Well, I mean, that the airport has a great tale about it. It's not where I live now, but where I used to live. They had instances where the FAA came into the city council and said, "Hey, you know that pit that you're digging out at the airport to get sand for your construction and things in town?" Said, "Yeah." Like, it's not a good idea to put it right at the end of the runway. You're gonna have to fill that in or close the airport. Oh. They had like a huge, like 20-foot deep hole, like 3 or 4 feet off the end of the runway.
What you
So
doing?
if you overshot the runway, you were going to have a very bad day.
Nice. But you understand the concept where I'm coming from, though.
Yeah, I mean, there are things similar to that already in existence.
Okay. I mean, it's just basically it's the way I see it is that most prisons are costing us, the taxpayers, a lot of damn money. And
Even though they're private prisons, supposedly
not all of them.
privately funded.
Not all of them.
Yeah.
Hell,
I
not
mean,
most
it
of them.
Depends on the state.
I needed to get up there, but and the fact that a penal colony, quote unquote, that's completely off the grid and self-sufficient wouldn't cost us nearly as much, and would give people, anybody who's there, fucking skills that they could use in other places once they're out. And there's other things that you could put into that, like there's actual products that they could make and sell for themselves that would be taken and put into an account, yada yada yada, and they would have money once they're out, so they're not just stranded and then go back to a life of crime. Because you get out, nobody hires you.
I got a question for you guys.
What that?
Why
Damn.
did he start on this rant?
I don't know. I think you started this.
I mentioned Space Australia because I acquired the technology to research.
Yes. See, you started it.
No, I didn't. Stellaris started it.
Oh, okay, okay.
There is a ton of these sleepy Rexes outside the base.
Yep.
Going freaking nuts, following something called Sneaky Snake.
Yes. Yeah, that's on purpose.
You let it out. Oh yeah, that's right. You put it outside the base, didn't you?
Yes, I did. There's also an army of sleepy Rexes killing everything out there.
Yeah, the army of sleepy Rexes is what I woke up to, basically, because some of them were stuck inside the base, some of them were stuck outside the base, some of them were stuck here, there, everywhere, and everywhere else.
How did they get in the base? There's no door. The door. What?
When you get away from the base, some of the stuff despawns, and if you go at the right angle, some of those sleepy Rexes could go through the non-existent wall, and when you come back into render range, they'll be inside the base.
Yeah,
whatever.
There's 5 dinos inside the base. I'm trying to get them all together now. They're all
5.
active.
I do
Purpose or not.
I do have another option though. I do have another option.
What?
Dead Man Wonderland. We could do that.
I haven't actually watched that anime.
I haven't watched it.
I would recommend reading the manga first, then going to the anime.
I mean, basically if we're going that far, I mean, it's just Death Race.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where is Sneaky Snake so I can get all these suckers back following the correct thing? And
It's outside the base, underground.
I love you.
And get this one poor Sleepy Rex from freaking the hell out trying to get outside to it.
Oh, just open the gate and it'll run right through it.
So old, and
That's the easiest. That's the easiest way to deal with them.
Yeah, I got him. Okay, that must be where Sneaky Snake is. Somewhere in this general vicinity.
Yeah, but you'll be perfectly safe out there because anything that comes close to you gets eaten.
Yeah, because they're all so aggressive.
It would explain his sudden disappearance.
So I'm trying to get them all, because I was guessing they were all supposed to be some kind of hunting pack, but I thought maybe someone was outside all in Sneaky Snake and just missed some of their babies.
You're hurt, you're warm, you need water.
Sounds like you're playing Ark.
No, I was looking at my mama's screen.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm about to die, but not to
What
die.
does that do? Play dead. Allows customers to play dead to escape danger. No. Removes one negative effect. No.
Die because you need food and stuff.
Let's just go and take the lightning effect, I guess, so I can open up other things later.
That's the thing that was up earlier.
Oh.
Okay, so for one solenoid super cable or whatever, you need 25,000 citral.
And I need 5 of those?
Damn.
12 of those.
Damn!
You're gonna be hurting.
Okay, wait. Why? I know I'm overthinking.
Yeah.
I know I'm overthinking. But why do you need lemons to make a fucking gauze cannon?
Acid.
Or a mango.
Okay, how the hell do I get out of where the hell ever I am?
Because they're for the charge capacitors, right? Basically. The
Okay,
Let me
yeah,
come to
citric
you.
acid. Okay, I dig it, I guess.
And that's where the
I honestly, I am fair. I'm all right with this with how much that costs, considering how insane that cannon is.
Is it really that nuts?
Yeah, it's quite strong.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I have a question.
It fires incredibly quickly for how much damage it does,
Mm-hmm.
and per shot, granted, you can't upgrade it at all, but per shot, it does 10k damage.
Shit.
Alright, Thunder, where are you?
That's serious.
Hey, I'm on my way out. Because the
I
puppets.
think we all need one.
Start a citric. Start a garden. Yeah.
Let me know.
I gotta figure out where I'm gonna build my my personal base at.
I can start working on building a farm in the morning.
Which is supposed to be outside. I'm trying to get them back outside.
What time is it? We're about 3 hours in, about 10:30. So let's talk to this guy right here.
Hey Fuzz, I'm actually starting to get interested in this Dwarfin story because of the inventor's daughter
Yeah.
storyline. I really want to know what the hell's actually going on with that now.
It doesn't seem like it's. I mean, I'm kind of breezing through because I'm not that interested.
Thunder, I really hope you didn't
But
just pull them outside and not set them to passive.
No, they were set to aggressive. All I did was just move the ones who were outside. They're all right there, right by the door.
But
well, if you, if they're not following something, they will just run off into the Nether.
Yep, never come back and eat everything.
I had them all following me. I was looking for sneaky snakes, so I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
don't. Okay, we set everything to passive first before doing anything else.
I might go and just try to make it level 30 before I get off tonight.
Everything's neutral. Okay, so everything should not wander off everywhere. Hopefully.
Okay, Gatekeeper Berg. Oh, there's cockatrices.
Me, but the problem was I died.
Cockatrices.
Shooting my body. There it is.
Okay, there are a few saddles
Body?
stored away.
You want me to kill cockatrices, don't you? Oh no, I get to capture them.
You're naked.
Okay.
I just stopped
I'm naked. You're naked in the game and in real life. You didn't have to tell that.
What? Wait, what's going on?
I think this one's gonna die.
Sounds like it.
Die of laughter.
The gate is currently open where it stays open because I was trying to get them all together and trying to get them all following one down. Then I realized that none of them that I was trying to do that with had a saddle, so then I was like, okay, I'll bring them inside and find out what's going on. Since nobody seemed to be on that was close by.
What's that green mean?
Don't worry about it, sweetie.
What's it mean though?
Don't worry about it.
What does it mean?
And if we can get all them. I can shut the door once we get everybody out. That's everybody that's supposed to be out, right?
Yeah, I think that's everybody that's supposed to be out. Who knows? There's 1.5 million of these. If they get lost, that's okay. In all honesty. None of these are really that important.
Enable, auto open.
They're just out here to just murderate everything.
I'm basically logging in because I want to see people's reactions to what I have built.
Well, I don't know who you have built because I don't know whose house is what other than Fuzz's, and that's and Sparse's.
Well, this is all just a community base. The Thunder, you need to build something in here at some point.
Yeah.
I was trying to last time, remember?
Yeah,
and
but
I couldn't do it because things.
I love.
Yeah, you need to get some levels.
Yeah, I've got the stuff to build with. I just gotta get back in the base, but I'm having
Well,
difficulty with this damn door.
I haven't changed the settings since the Ark Island map. If you want levels, go kill things. Building will not bring you that many levels.
Yeah, grab a Spino and go eat.
Or a murder Rex.
Yeah, one of these.
Bring my murder Rex in and go murder stuff.
Mama?
Yeah, you can. There is a transmitter that you can just summon it in.
No, I gotta go over to it. That's what I'm trying to do, but I gotta be able to get into the gate first, and that's where I was having trouble. I was literally struggling to open up the door.
So you climbed up it instead?
Currently, I have one level.
Rust. What is rust?
So, that means that if it's
A max level tech raptor.
things, then that means it's set to where you kill things, you get levels like a beast. But if you build things, you'd like take forever to build, or forever to get level.
I think I have a max level Tech Raptor at my base.
Tech Raptor?
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna use it. It was just right out to the base, and before it got eaten by all these, you know.
You know, I haven't been on a server in a while. Have the Ravengers been doing their job as sentries?
I've set them to neutral so they wouldn't eat everything that I brought in.
Right.
Vivian, get ready for bed.
Well, if
Get another Tech Raptor, we could mate them.
I refuse.
Why? Because I'm not going to sleep yet.
Because I don't really
I
care.
can do all that stuff. I have all the equipment to breed and mate down at my place.
Well, I'm not doing it because
He has all the tools for breeding and mating at his base.
Where?
I got the ropes, I got the chains, a few other accessories.
That's a bit creepy, man.
The best part is who said that?
That's right, it wasn't me.
well, that's forever on the internet.
Yes.
I can't use the transmitter.
She's laughing so hard she can't use the equipment.
No, I literally can't use it. I can't use it to bring down a baby.
I'm done.
You're in the wrong tab.
I'm done.
Yeah. Thunder. This beacon here?
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Where am I going with this? Trade pack to manager Jumpton. Where the fuck is manager Jumpton?
All I can do is unlock and lock it, set a pin code, dyno scan, demolish, and pick it up.
Yeah, I can't. Neither can I.
Hit E.
I hit E. It just locks
Yeah,
it
it
up.
gives you the option to lock and unlock it.
What the heck? Let me go in there.
Silent.
I think they may have changed it.
No, they didn't. It's probably in the ground, and that's why. As you can see, it's like
another option, Thunder.
As you can see, it's kind of crooked.
Yeah.
So let's just pick this up
And fix it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ground here is just crooked. That's the issue.
Put it on our house.
Is that working?
Mama, I know why it's broke.
What?
Pick up.
Look.
I know, I said that already.
To the top too.
Bring it over here to the snake statue.
Easiest way, just get on the bomb it, Thunder.
Okay, I see it.
Okay,
behind
now you have access to it.
I do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see it because all I see is like glowy bits of fire and
Okay.
laser.
If it's working.
It's working now.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna throw this on top of the structure.
Go to bed.
I think it's the same mine you show up in as a Farron later on.
I can't.
In the other room you can. And I'm having...
I don't want to go in the other room.
I hope not. I
Yeah.
can't get up the freaking ramp.
It's just Dino tail. Hold on, let me fix this
There's so much
Dino.
stuff in the bed anyway.
There you go. You should be able to get on there now.
I'm just not having a good day moving things around today.
Or you're still stuck somehow.
I'm still stuck somehow. I don't know how. I'm like super stuck and I don't know why.
Hold on.
Ooh, Fuzzy's on a roller coaster ride through a mine shaft.
Yep.
Nope, you're still stuck. Okay,
Let's see
let's fix
here.
this the other way.
Report to that person.
I have an idea. If I can jump, I might be able to get out of it.
Well,
Nope, I'm just gonna warp you.
like I've said before, Daniel, if you decide to give us a try, do go through ArcheRage. It's a private server.
Nope, it's not warping you. What the heck?
Yeah, send me the information.
Let me see if I can jump by
There we go. I just removed the ramp.
I was kind of resistant on the idea because we've started a couple different MMOs and then never got very far in them.
It's more than one way to skin a cat.
So,
But I'm also level 30 in this one and have played it quite a bit already recently.
Alright, let's try this again.
I've actually had a couple people contact me recently because I've been off the computer for a
Mhm.
few days. And they're contacting me going, hey, I noticed you haven't been on Steam or this program or that program on your computer in a few days. I'm like, yeah, life caught up with me. I've been doing stuff. And they're like, oh, okay.
It does tend to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the only time people come out of the woodwork to find out if I'm okay is when I'm not playing video games.
Yes,
All your
well.
friends that seem to be video gamers, so we notice it.
Well,
We care
in
about you.
in 3 hours, I've made it level 30 on my dwarf.
Thunder, you may be his friend, but
Use carriages for faster travel.
Oh, you guys just pick on him. That just shows you love him too.
That's a common misconception.
yes.
In a weird way, it does. Pay attention to him.
But anyway, in 3 hours, I've made it to level 30. And I don't know that I like the class that I am with him.
I'll take it back.
But it's not too bad. I'm not too interested in the dwarf's storyline. I may enjoy the elves more. I need to go back and do the Warborn. I may do the Warborn next, because I haven't gotten very far, just to level 10 with him. But anyway, to each and every one of you that stopped by and said hello, while there's plenty of noise in the background, yes there is, I hope y'all come back again at some point for more fun. Till then, good night.